Hello you lucky people. Well, here's a burn test going on with my hottest stove. That's the homemade trangia that I made, and it's in the thing. I'm not sure whether this is going to last or it's going to melt or whatever it's going to do, but as you can see there are some heat coming out of that puppy, coming up through onto the pot. We'll see how quickly it takes to melt that plastic lid. Look at it. Oh, can you hear that? Yeah, lots of heat, lots of heat. Now, like I said, there's lots of heat coming up through there, so I'm not sure whether the aluminium will actually melt. So this is a bit of a test. But like I said, I've put my hottest stove in there, so if it lasts with that one, it'll last with anything else. The stove itself is made from one of those windshields. Bit of a laugh, bit of a try, see if it works, you know, the sort of thing. But as you can see in there, yeah, the water's given it some of the boil. It's only been on a couple of minutes. Like I said, this is my hottest stove. So if it lasts through this, it's going to last with an ordinary trangia in there, no problem at all. Okay, right, fuel's gone. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the water. Oh yeah, yeah. I think you can see that's yeah, that's doing its job. There's the stove after the burn. See, nothing wrong with that. We'll see how long it takes to cool down. Not bad actually, not bad at all. So in a few seconds I'll show you how it packs away. Now, these things, if you don't know why they're there, you pull up the ground pegs and your whole thing will fold flat. See, that's the idea of these windshields. And this, like I said, is made from one of those windshields. So what happens with this is, you know, it's cool enough to touch already. Look at that, splendid. The legs you see on the top are pushed into the ground to keep it nice and solid. Okay, you can see it's took the heat. And now what we do is take it out, pull that off the ground. There's my stove. There's my burn plate. It's got holes in it for wood fuel and all that sort of thing, and otherwise the trangia just sits on top like that. And here be the stove. So like I said, all you got to do to make this puppy fold flat, it's bent because I put that thing in there before and it was a bit too tight for it. But the simplest way of doing it is to pull one of the tent pegs out, just like that, and then the whole stove will do this. There you are. So, one stove. Well, I actually should put it that way around really, shouldn't I? One stove, one boil test from one of those things. This is actually a slightly smaller one, but you get the idea. And these lids, they're crap, look. Started melting it already. Yeah, they're okay to put on once you've boiled, but they're no good as a boil aid, let's put it that way. Right, for now, put that back on there. Yeah, that's okay. But don't, you know, they're no good. They're crap. I thought they were when I got one, but you've got to try these things. So there we are. One boil plate, one little package, doesn't weigh much. You know, goes in your pack, your pouch, wherever you want it to be, and job's a good one. Well, there you go. You've seen it in action. Very simple to make. You can cut these with tin snips or with scissors, or the opening at the front I did there was with a just with a standing knife and a steel rule, and everything else is there for you. And this was just a tray. I just, well, as you can see, roughly bashed some holes in it. I'm trying to find something better to do that with, but for now I wanted to get out and play with it, so there you are. Well, right, from that to that equals that to that. Alright, brilliant stuff. There you are. It actually works. The mad invention works. What can you say about that? Cheers then, guys. Bye now.